The U.S. is concerned that this pipeline that cuts across the Baltic Sea could be weaponized by Russia. Like its predecessor, Nord Stream 2 bypasses existing transit routes in Eastern Europe to deliver undersea natural gas directly to the heart of Western Europe, doubling the supply. Germany and its neighbors are highly dependent on imported energy sources.
The operation of the pipeline will have an immediate impact on market prices. The consumers in those countries that consume Russian gas will feel it themselves.
Ukraine sees the pipeline as an existential threat that gives Moscow influence over Europe's decision-making, given Germany's prominent position. But the Biden administration insists that's not the case and has already waived sanctions on the company behind the pipeline, which were imposed by the Trump administration.
Some may see Nord Stream 2 as leverage that Russia can use against Europe. In fact, it's leverage for Europe to use against Russia.
President Joe Biden wants to rebuild ties with Germany after the last 4 years saw a fraying of the alliance. But many in Congress believe that sanctions are the only way to send a warning to the Russians, as 100,000 of their troops surround the border with Ukraine, heightening tensions in the region.
When President Biden made his deal to allow the pipeline to go through anyway, the foreign ministers of Ukraine and Poland issued a remarkable joint statement declaring that the decision President Biden made to surrender to Putin, that it created an immediate, quote, security crisis for Europe. Ukraine and Poland both told us then, as a result of waiving sanctions, we're going to see Russian troops.
And while the Kremlin denies any intention of an attack on Ukraine, the West says its posture indicates otherwise.
Right now, it does seem that Russia is poised to invade. So I do think that if these sanctions went forward, that is something that could help to change Putin's calculus.
While the German chancellor has referred to the pipeline as a politicized private sector project, his government has told the U.S. it will suspend the pipeline if Russia invades Ukraine. Yasmin Al-Sabawi, TRT World, Washington.